Comstock here with Summit Truck Group in Oklahoma City. I wanted to show you our new LTs that we have coming out, replacing the Pro Stars. A couple of changes here on the front from our previous model of truck, just to show you. You'll notice that the hood is a little bit more muscular looking. It has a gentler slope from a narrow hood down to the sides, which actually increases the aerodynamic efficiency. We've also changed the shape of the grille slightly to account for that as well, which is going to save fuel economy for you. In addition to that, we've redesigned the mirrors that are both on the hood, and you can see that we've gone to a pedestal style on the side of the truck as opposed to the original, which was the seat channel that mounted at the top. Now that's going to do a couple things for you. In addition to helping with your fuel economy by reducing the amount of drag, it also reduces the wind load that's on the top of the door, and that's going to make the cab a little bit quieter for you and reduce the amount of vibrations that you use by a C-channel mirror like I have on the medium duty here next to me. A couple of other things too. We've taken this mirror and we've put it so that it sets forward a little bit further than what our previous design had. And the reason we've done that is that it increases visibility. On top of that, while we're mentioning visibility, you'll notice that my window on the side of the truck now is a single piece mirror as opposed to having dual pieces. That combined with the wraparound and very large space of our front windscreen is going to make this truck very easy to operate and give a commanding view of the road to your driver when he's going down the road. Over here on the driver's side, to help with serviceability and uptime, we have made it easier to access certain compartments, such as right here to get to your battery cables. This is magnetic. It opens and closes without you having to use any tools. In addition to that, the bulbs on the light also no longer require a tool. When you have the hood open, there's just a little compartment that you can turn to open it, and the light itself does not require any tools to change the bulbs. As we come around here to the side, you'll notice that we have redesigned our side skirts. This particular one is a matte gray, but you can also get it in the color of the cab. That is something that you can have requested with your salesperson. In addition to that, we've also designed the skirts to go all the way down to the bottom to help with aerodynamic efficiency. And in the event that your driver cuts a corner too short and runs into a curb, these are designed to push up, as you can see. That way you're going to reduce the chances of them cracking and breaking on you. If you'll follow me now around to the other side of the driver's door, we'll go ahead and take a look inside our cab here. So this is the new cab interior, which went through 3 different driver study programs to make sure that and we've done a lot of things based on their recommendations. So first off, we've brought back the air horn lanyard. I know that's one thing that drivers really wanted. Previously, it was mounted here on the steering wheel, which was hard to reach, especially during times of high maneuvering with the steering wheel. So that's one thing that the drivers asked for. We also moved the position of the Bluetooth mic so that it's easier to hear your driver when he's operating, which is right here. And when you combine that with the fact that the cab is going to have a quieter interior due to reduced wind noise from the mirrors, it's going to make it easier for your driver to communicate when he's going down the road. We've also taken time to redesign the front of the cab here. You'll notice that the last set of switches that were available on our international trucks were about the size of this one right here. We've since then increased the size from this to here so they're easier for the driver to see. Everything is in quick, easy reach. I also have the buttons for my radio system built into the steering wheel, so I don't have to take my hands or eyes off the road. And even my if you have an automatic, we've put the controls on a stock here on the side of the steering column, making it so that I can select my gears and my engine brake without having to take my eyes off the road to look down at a box that would have been mounted here. In addition to that, we have also redesigned the area in front of the passenger. We have done this to allow for better legroom. We know it's no longer as bulbous here. We have also put a flat panel on the top, which can be used as a driver station and does hide the location of all of our fuses, which, in the event that you had a drink here that was spilled, is protected by this channel that runs the ring around the edge here. Water will collect into that and then drain through this tube onto the floorboard, which is much easier to clean and avoids any electrical issues that you could have. So in addition to that, one thing that is hard to see, and I'll mention in closing, is that by redesigning this front space, we did also change up our HVAC system. We have the industry leader in efficiency when it comes to multiple things, both heating and cooling the interior of your cab and defrosting your windows. In fact, I would be willing to put my truck up against anybody else's in a test to show you just how quickly we can defrost and defog our windshield, which is going to help get your driver back on the road and keep them safer. So once again for Summit, this is Bart Comstock.